Hey everyone out there watching, it's JT with Keystone Crew Outdoors. Welcome back to the Keystone Crew Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing Pick Show. We're here to give you our advice on who to pick for your Rapala Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing lineup, Falcon Rods, Bassmaster Drain the Lake Challenge lineups, and your TH Marine Bassmaster Pick'em Challenge scenarios for Event 2 of the season, Lake Martin in Alexander City, Alabama, from February 12th through the 15th. 2026. We'll also take a look at how our picks fared at the last event, Lake Guntersville, and check in on our leaderboards. Chances are, if you're watching this, you're already playing fantasy fishing, are part of our group, and are hopefully a subscriber. But if you're not signed up for fantasy fishing yet and you want to check it out, head on over to bassmasterfantasy.com and sign up. It's completely free, and you'll be eligible for prizes from Bassmaster and their sponsors for each tournament. After signing up, search in the Groups tab for Keystone Crew and join our group. By joining our group, it makes you eligible for our prizes, which are Tackle Warehouse gift cards for each game at each event if you're the group's overall leader for that event. Not only is it fun to compete against our other group members, but also makes watching the tournaments more fun. Remember, you can watch the tournaments every Saturday and Sunday on Fox Sports 1. And for most, if not all of the tournaments, you can watch the first 2 days on the Roku channel. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, but like our content or the advice we give here, please subscribe and like our content. It helps with the algorithm to get our channel out there. And also, keep the likes and comments coming. Before we jump into the picks for Lake Martin, let's see how we did at the last event at Lake Guntersville. If you had a perfect roster, this is what it looked like. Hank Cherry took the win from Bucket E. The tie-breaking weight was 88 pounds, 11 ounces. We said 87 pounds, 13 ounces, so we were close but not exact. Here's our quick look at our picks for Bucket A. We took a beating here in Bucket A. All I could do is laugh. Our best top 5 angler finished 38th, so we were not good in this event at all. Bucket B, our best top 5 angler here from the power rankings was Wes Logan with a 5th place. In Bucket C, another tough one with 16th being our top finisher in the power rankings here. Bucket D, our best finish here in the power rankings, was 2nd place. And Bucket E, our best finish here, was our top ranked angler, finishing 3rd. If you went with the top ranked anglers from the power rankings, this is how you finished. Unfortunately, it was a weird tournament with our only top ranked angler making the cut being Matt Robertson. Here's how my picks did from my personal account, in case you were wondering how that looked. My highest finisher was Stetson Blaylock with 2nd place. And here's how our Drain the Lake picks finished. We had 2 top 10 finishers, with Blaylock coming in 2nd and Logan finishing 5th. And here's how we did in Pick'em Challenge. Our meter isn't too bad, sitting at 84.1%. So we did pretty good here compared to last season. Now, here's a look at our overall leaderboard for Rapala Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing through the first event. We've got Hunter 53, H Low in 1st. Hunter 2222, M Hawthorne in 2nd. GRT Nuts, G Chestnut in 3rd. Le Fish Magnet, E Robatale in 4th. And Top Toad, R. Hilgart in 5th. Sorry on those names, guys. Since I'm not using the top ranked picks this year, I can't tell you exactly what our percentage would be if you use them, but I'm sitting personally at an abysmal 55.3% with my picks. Let's take a look at how we are for the event. Actually, you know what? It's going to be the same. But our top-ranked player for Rapala Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing for the first event at Lake Guntersville is Hunter 53, that H Low, with a score of 1,317. Be on the lookout for an email from us so I can be sure to get the prize out to you. I sent them out Sunday night, but haven't heard back from you. I mean, with the Super Bowl and stuff, and I did send it out pretty late. So just be on the lookout for that so I can make sure that your email's active so we can get you your prize. Let's take a look at our Drain the Lake Challenge. Through 1 week for Drain the Lake, here's what our overall leaderboard looks like. We've got Tony Semino 4, T. Semino in first, Wilfer W. Edmond in second, Brad 62249, J. Bailey in third, J. Big Fish 1, J. Vaughn in fourth, and Nubs M. Joswiak in fifth. It's probably Joswiak, fifth. If you use the Keystone Crew Drain the Lake picks, you're sitting with a 71.2% meter. Top ranked player in the Keystone Crew Drain the Lake Challenge group for the first event was once again, since it's only one event, that Tony Semino 4 T. Semino with a score of 2,195 points. Be on the lookout for our email from us so I can be sure to get that prize out to you. I did email both winners on Sunday night, but haven't heard back from either of you guys yet. I know it takes a little while to get through how we did and who's leading our groups, but I do think it's important that I'm accountable for my picks, especially when they're bad, like they were in this last tournament. First couple tournaments are always rough for us every year. Usually I blamed it on being Florida, but Alabama's not treating us much better so far. But I do feel like, we should know how our research picks are going, even if we don't always agree with it. And I feel our winners should be publicly recognized as well. Now that all that housekeeping stuff's out of the way, let's switch gears to the next event. The second event of the Elite Series season takes us to Lake Martin from Alexander City, Alabama, from February 12th through the 15th, 2026. Located in east central Alabama, Lake Martin is the third largest lake in Alabama and stretches across Tallapoosa, Elmore, and Coosa counties. Lake Martin is 44,000 acre reservoir with 750 miles of wooded shoreline. Construction on the Martin Dam, creating the reservoir, took 2 years to complete. When construction ended in 1926, it created, at the time, the largest human-made body of water in the world. The max length of the lake is 31 miles long, and Lake Martin has an average depth of 41 feet with a max depth of 155 feet. Last time Elite Series was here was back at the same time in February of 2018 when Takahiro Omori won with a weight of 59 pounds, 8 ounces. Also new for this year, some of the events are forward-facing sonar events, some are not. Our last event wasn't. This event is. So that can influence your picks, and you'll see how our picks look with that use of forward-facing sonar. So now that the history lesson's over, let's jump into the picks. First, our research picks. Once again, I power rank the picks based on Bass pundits, different articles I read, videos I watch, past history, and I'm doing things a little differently this year. Instead of picking that top-ranked angler, I'm picking one of the 5 power-ranked anglers in each bucket because I don't always agree with how the research shakes out, or I like some anglers better than I like others. So here's how our power rankings look for Lake Martin. In bucket A, we've got Dakota Ebare, 5.2% owned. Kyle Welcher, 16.7% owned. Trey McKinney, 47.9% owned. Wes Logan, 5.6% owned. And rounding that out, Brandon Cobb, 1% owned. Dakota Ebare is the top-ranked angler, but I'm going with Trey McKinney for my personal account. He's consistent no matter what the event is, forward-facing sonar or not. He just proved that in that last event. In bucket B, our top-ranked angler is Paul Marks, 20.7% owned. Followed by Cody Meyer, 5.7% owned. Bryant Smith, 1.4% owned. Taku Ito, 30.6% owned. And Caleb Hudson, 1.4% owned. Paul Marks is the top-ranked angler, but I'm going with Taco Ito for my account. In bucket C, top-ranked angler we've got is Easton Fothergill, 30.5% owned. Followed by Patrick Walters, 1.5% owned. Tyler Williams, 7.6% owned. Brandon Polinick, 10.1% owned. And Brian New, 0.8% owned. Fothergill is the top-ranked angler, but I'm going with Patrick Walters for my personal account. In bucket D, we've got Tucker Smith, 24.7% owned. Koya Fujita, 14.5% owned. Will Davis Jr., 10.8% owned. Jay Shakurit, 9% owned. And Russ Lane, 1.2% owned. Tucker Smith is the top-ranked angler here, but I'm going with Jay Shakurit. You know, I'm a big fan of Jay, especially if you look at our picture. Bucket E, I got Emil Wagner is the top-ranked angler with 17.1% owned. Sam Hangyi with 1.4% owned, followed by Bo Browning, 3.1% owned. Justin Hamner, 25.6% owned. And Jordan Lee, 29.9% owned. Emil Wagner is the top-ranked angler here, but I'm going with Sam Hangyi for my personal account. Tie-breaking weight, we're going with 61 pounds, 5 ounces. I don't know if it's going to break 60, but because they're using forward-facing sonar, I went a little bit heavier on that, thinking maybe they could find some. So I'm going 61 pounds, 5 ounces again. So here's a quick look at our top-ranked angler in each bucket if you plan on going that route. And here's a quick look at the anglers I picked for the power rankings for my personal account. On to Falcon Rod's Drain the Lake Challenge, our other main fantasy game. Drain the Lake is an elimination style or survivor style game where you can only use one angler once all season, I should say. You only use the angler once all season. Once you've used them, they're gone for the season, so pick wisely. You'll use 80 out of the 100 plus anglers all season. We're going with Justin Atkins, Will Davis Jr., Justin Hamner, Sam Hangyi, Russ Lane, Jordan Lee, Cody Meyer, and Logan Parks. Our last game is TH Marine Bassmaster Pick'em Challenge. This one's just for fun, no prizes. It gives you different scenarios, like a head-to-head matchup, and you have to pick who you like in that matchup. So matchup 1, we have Down the Road Derby. David Gaston versus Will Davis Jr. I'm going Will Davis Jr. Matchup 2, Bethel Beatdown. Tristan McCormick versus John Garrett. I'm going Tristan McCormick. Matchup 3, Former Tiger Tussle. We have Sam Hangyi versus Logan Parks. I'm going Sam Hangyi. Matchup 4, Sweet Home Alabama. Russ Lane versus Stephen Kennedy. I'm going Russ Lane here. Matchup 5, Mardi Gras matchup. Greg Hackney versus Tyler Rivett. Tyler Rivett. That's who I'm going with. Matchup 6, Spotted Dog Duel. Cody Meyer versus Taco Ito. My brain says Cody Meyer, but my heart says Taku, so I'm going with Taco Ito here. And finally, matchup 7, momentum match. Stetson Blaylock versus Hank Cherry. I know Cherry won the last event, but we personally picked Stetson Blaylock, and he did well for us at Guntersville, so I'm staying the course with Stetson Blaylock. That'll wrap it up for our fantasy games for the second stop of the 2026 season at Lake Martin. Good luck to all of you guys out there. Hopefully we hit this week because our picks last event were brutal. We'll be back in a few weeks for the Classic. In the meantime, though, I'll leave you with the Anglers' career stats from before the start of the 2026 season. As always, I'll catch you next time.